Good afternoon, dear viewer. Let's have a look at the markets. I have some interesting setups today that I'll be playing or watching at least. I have BTC, Nasdaq, I have oil, Arkk ETF, and bank ETF. Let's call it this way. SPDR S&P Regional Banking ETF. So that's for the banks. It tracks the price of the bank shares. So let's start with BTC. What can we see at the moment? We have a nice pump up. Looks good. I mean, I've entered on a smaller time frame. I chickened out during this correction, I have to be honest. But I did find an entry here. So when we did, I was waiting, initially I was waiting around 23,000. But then I saw somebody else's analysis that this could be just an ABC with a very short C wave. And then I was looking for an entry here. So I got down to 15-minute chart, and I even posted it on some Discord. So for me, this was an impulse up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I said correction, and then we go up. And I specifically mentioned at that time it will be a spectacular move, which we already got. So my entry is round about here, 24,800. So I'm waiting for higher prices. So for me, if this is an impulse, then we should not really take out this this high here. Oh, sorry, this high here. So we should not really. That's my invalidation point. My invalidation point is at the moment in profit. So for me, all good. But what is most interesting to me is the high level. So let's go on the weekly chart. Would weekly be good for this? Yes. So everybody is really excited about this move up. I mean, it looks good. Yes, true. It's got good volume, for sure. Now, what we need to see is this is the biggest correction of the trend, of the current downtrend. And what I want to see is this correction to be broken. So this is round about, what is it? 30,700. Now what this confluence is for me with is if we go back to the 15-minute chart, take a simple line, go from here to this top here, and then overlay it from here to here. Almost exact match, right? But this is not the over of the confluence that we have. So let's go on the daily maybe. And I will use a volume profile tool. So I'll check where's the value area low, value area high on this. And you see the value area high is this. So that means, where's my brush? So that means that between those two levels, or actually between those two levels, I mean, in this current range, 70% of transactions took place. Yeah, so this area here between these two lines is 70% of transactions that took place in this area here for this swing to the downside. So starting from top right to the bottom, 70% of our transactions took place in this area. That means that the natural place to short would be just above this area, this value area high here. Another confluence. The volume says when we go above 30,500, that's a place to short, and add to shorts as we go up. So I expect at least, yeah. So if we would to go up here, at least some kind of a bounce to the downside. If we take out these highs, specifically this one here, that means this move up is not an impulse, it's just a three-wave corrective move. So we cannot go below this. If we go below this, that negates the impulse scenario. And I would be looking for a deviation here and a five-wave move down to somewhere here, a bounce up, and then short. That's how I would play it. So still waiting. So the bullish or the bearish scenario is this will be just a deviation, nothing else, and we will go down more. I don't know where to. I'm not gonna make any predictions now. Let's see if we get the deviation first. So step by step, take it step by step, and we'll see. So that's the bearish scenario. The bullish scenario is, let's go here. And the bullish scenario is we punch through this, we consolidate here, we go one more wave up, maybe to around 40,000. Then we make a three-wave move down and then up again. This three-wave move down, what would be the levels? If we go up to around about 40,000, then bingo. This is what I would be expecting. I would be expecting that we come down exactly to this area, 25,000, that we test this base again. So if I remove this, we see that this was an area where there was a lot of resistance, right? So we tapped this quite a few times, all of this. Now I would expect, even if we go up to 40,000 roughly, then I would expect a retrace to this level, confirm it as support, and then go up again. And in this case, it still could be a corrective move. So A, B, C. And then we're talking about around about 50,000 until I get this move. So until I get this, consolidate here, one more move up, I will treat this as an ABC up. A, B, C, and then down. And hence, my sell level is 28,650, somewhere around about here. So the base of this consolidation here. So that's how I'm playing BTC. You never know. We could get some kind of a, I don't know, V-shape move down until I see clear 5 waves down. My opinion is we will reach the top of this rectangle. But I want to be prepared. I want to front run it. I don't want to wait until the end. And I want to sell first and then look for short entries here. So that's the BTC scenario. Now Nasdaq. Nasdaq is very interesting. So Nasdaq, we are still consolidating in this flag here. Could be bullish flag, could be just a double top formation being created now. We don't know yet. We'll see. So the bullish scenario would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hopefully break this high here. Then we can retrace 1, 2, 3, and move up again. So that's the bullish scenario on Nasdaq. Bearish scenario, which would confluence maybe with the 30,000 30,000 price target on Bitcoin, would be we still go a little bit up, we create some kind of a double top formation, and then we move back down. That for sure, this move would for sure create a 5-wave move down on BTC. Let's see oil. Oil. Like I said, there should be some reaction here. It's a clear 5-wave move down. So I see 1, 2, and this is our 3. Or we don't see the 5 waves yet, but I expect we would have them. So, and in this wave 3, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I expect this correction to be repeated, this one here. Wherever we bounce, and I assume that these lows should be taken out, then I expect, maybe we go up from, let's say, $58. We should come to at least around about 90. Or maybe even a little bit more, maybe even to 92 to test these lows here, this and this. So that would give us a nice move. So if we start buying in, let's say with an average entry here, that could give us around about 45 to 50% profit if this scenario plays out. Bearish scenario is playing out, to be honest. So there's no bearish scenario, but it could go down even lower, like to this part here. Then we have to assume that our profit is going to be smaller. That's it for oil. What about Arkk? This is an interesting one. So what I want to see here, and I assume this move is not over, so this would be our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be our impulse down. And I think, my opinion is I have my orders here in this area so that I can buy it, and my expectation is we get a move of at least this magnitude. So let's say my average entry is somewhere here. So I buy at 25, let's say average, and then I can get up to 60. So that would give me 130% upside. Let's see, last one, KRE, very interesting chart. So let's get rid of this. We don't need those lines here. Let's go on the weekly at least. This is an interesting one. I really love this. So what we have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very clear chart. Then we get an ABC down, A, B, C, and we lack history on this. Yeah, so we got another impulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this was either a three-wave move up, a correction, A, B, C, or this is our 1, this is our 2, and now we are beginning wave 3, and this is the first initial 2 waves in wave 3. What tells me this is most probably, I cannot guarantee this, but this is most probably wave 3 building up. First of all, clear impulse pattern in the first wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It cannot get any clearer than this. And then we have a consolidation in what seems like the second move. So A, consolidation B, and then we get a big drop. Everybody's panicking at this point in time. Look at the volume. Just look at the volume. Everybody's panics. It's a panic sellout. I'm going to be buying this for sure. I know I'm going to be buying this. So let's see how far we got at the moment. So we got down to the golden pocket roughly. We could maybe go a little bit lower. That's not out of the question, but I would really look out for any price below this. So here I'd be buying, or I've not. It's not that I'd be buying. I will be buying. So for me, this is an A, B, C. It could get some kind of a we could get some kind of a zigzag pattern, so A, B, C, but we should not really break this low here. It's a very clear stop loss area, to be honest. So we should not break this. Other than that, this scenario is negated. But to me, it looks like a clear three-wave move down, and I'll be buying this for a very big leg up. So if this is our wave one, this is our two, and now we're building three, I would expect that we get at least 1.618 of this wave one. So let's mark it. So my expectation would be we reach as a bare minimum 1.414 of this wave, so $100, and possibly even here. And that would give us a nice profit of around about 150, 170%. But just look at the timeline here. So how long would this take? It would probably take a few years to get there. That's what has to be kept in mind. Very clear chart to me, at least. Okay, we've covered everything. Thanks a lot. Have a very, very good day. So long. Bye-bye.